Oh, oh. Oh. There you go, Anthony. Very next cast, the chartreuse tail gone. Basically just a stick bait. All right, Anthony, you're right, buddy. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to See You Out There. It's a fun day. Corey's not with me today. She's got some horse stuff to do today. We're heading out of town next weekend, so she's got some chores. So I'm out here trying to make you guys a fun video. I don't know if you guys saw on social media yet or not, but we are over the moon right now. I proposed to Corey last night at Hack Winery in Santa Fe, and guys, she said yes. So Corey and I are finally engaged and are planning a wedding. So we are super, super excited. We didn't record the proposal or nothing like that. That was for us. I'm sure you guys understand. But we are super, super happy. I am back in my old haunt here, back in Jamaica Beach, where Corey and I own a beach house. Haven't been down here all summer. We've been doing a remodel on the beach house, so we haven't been down here a whole lot. But it feels good to be back down here. We've got a hard wind out of the southwest, so it's protected. And I just wanted to fish some of my old stomping grounds and see if we can't put something together for you guys. So y'all stay tuned and let's see what we can find, guys. Yo! Alright guys, we made it to our first spot. It's a little windier than it was predicted. It's a good southwest. I'm going to say a sustained 15, maybe gusting up around 18 or 20 miles an hour. It's not going to affect me today. I'm on the south shoreline of West Bay. And instead of trolling around or poling around, what I'm going to do is try to make some long drifts across some of my winter flats and see if the trout are here. The water doesn't look too terribly bad for as windy as it is and as much as it's rained. But the exciting thing is this new lure, let me get this thing real quick, is this brand new lure from Hooked Up Baits. So Captain Jason got a new mold and he put it together for us and he sent me some to kind of field test, and they work great, guys. This is a great lure. These are gonna be on Hooked Up Baits website very soon. He did a competition to name this new bait. I thought Donald Thump was a good name, but that didn't get passed. Turns out you guys voted on it, and it's the Bradshad. How fun is that? There's a lure named after me now, a Bradshad. Anyway, I'm freaking honored. I can't wait to see how these things produce. They've done good for me so far. We'll see what we can catch on them today, and then I'll put a link below down for Hooked Up Baits. And remember, you get that 15% discount with us if you use our promo code KING75. Anyway, guys, let's quit talking. Let's get yoking on some trout and redfish here. Guys, it's blowing pretty good, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drift across this flat, let the wind just push me. And then every now and then I'm just gonna pin down or power pole down and then just kind of focus on a little area in front of me. That way I don't move across here real fast. There's a really cool gut that kind of runs parallel with the shoreline. I'm gonna fish here in a little bit, but right now I just wanna make one big long drift, throw this Hooked Up Baits, Brad Shad, pearl and chartreuse in this slightly stained water. The water's not bad. And see what we can find. If you look at the lunar tables, if you're into that, today's a low percentage day, but it's increasing all day. The bite's getting better as the day goes on. Right now it's about 9 o'clock. There was a big storm coming in earlier this morning, so I didn't get started right off the bat. And you guys who watch the channel know that Corey and I don't fish early typically, so it's about our normal time. But anyway, we're gonna see what we can do in here. This new freaking lure looks amazing. There we go. There we go. That's a good fish. I want to pin down, but I think I'll lose this fish if I do. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try to pin down. All right. I think we stayed buttoned up. All right. All right. The reason I wanted to pin down so bad, guys, is if there's something out in front of me that's holding these fish, This wind's blowing me so hard, I don't want to drift over those fish. I want to sit down in casting range and be able to make more shots in case there's a school of fish. Little water redfish or a little school of trout laying in there. I have no idea what this is. I have not seen it yet. Don't be a catfish. Come on. Are you kidding me? Gaff top freaking Sally. What a freaking hog that is too. Jesus. Old freaking snotheads have been following me around lately. Ah, they are such a fun fighting fish. I almost feel like the universe is telling me to do a catch and cook on a gaff top. I just don't think today's the day. I want to do it one day when Corey's with me. Well, let's get this fish off, get back to work, get the snot off our line. Man, that was a good solid bite. It felt right. And then it's this gigantic rascal. Ugh. That's a freaking 5-pound gaff top. Jeez. That's Boone and Crockett size. All right, guys, let's get him back in the water. Let's get all this cleaned up and get back to work. Hang on 1 minute. All right, guys, we got everything all cleaned up. Still gonna make a few casts in that area before I pick the power pole up. That thing didn't bite like a redfish. It didn't really bite like a trout. I was thinking it was a big doormat flounder. It's kind of what I was feeling, because I wasn't feeling those big head shakes you get. God, look at that. What a mess. Oh, anyway, it's a gaff top. We stretched lines. These are some new rods I'm throwing. These are Shimano GLF 7'6". They're 15 to 30 lure ratings, and they're let's see, they're a medium with a fast action. All my favorite rods have broken or lost guides, or the reel seats are falling apart, so it was time for some new rods. I got those Shimano Mojos, the St. Croix Mojos for heavy stuff for dock monsters and jetties, but I needed some new casting rods for flats and for marsh fishing, so I picked these up. They were 90 bucks, which is a really good price. So far, I really like the action of these rods. They feel really good. I like a real light 7'6" spinning rod with a split grip. Now, so far, I'm very pleased with these. That was the first artificial bite I've had on them. I've caught some dock monster fish on them in the video you guys saw last week, but I'm pretty stoked with these rods. If you're looking for a spinning rod, I put my seal of approval so far on the Shimano GLFs. They're a pretty good product. Let's get the power pole up, get back to rolling, see if we can catch something that doesn't resemble a catfish. New spot, guys. Water looks a little bit better here than it did at the first spot. Same plan. We're just gonna drift across these big flats. Plenty of bait. This is a spot in the summer that has done Corey and I very well, redfish and trout and flounder. We have not fished it this summer because we have not been on this side of the bay much. Let's see what's in here today. Hopefully there's a good little trout bite in here. There we go. Oh, it's a little trout. Now the trick is going to be, is it a little sand trout or a white trout, or is this going to be the speckled variety? All right, speckled variety. It's kind of what I was hoping to find here. Small guy. He's beautiful. God, he is a pretty fish. There he is, he's drumming. So we learned from Clayton that that does not mean that's a male. All right, let's let him go before I stick my hand in his mouth and get bit like I always do. All right, guys, we're on the board with something besides a gaff top on the new Brad Shad. Let's see if there's some more in here. I wouldn't mind getting on a little trout bite. There we go. It's a little better trout. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. All right. Oh man, that was a big old sand trout. How cool. Wonder if we found a little school of those. That was a 12, 13 inch sandy. Fell off the hook right here at the boat. See, there it is, there's the bite. Fish on, that's a better fish. Oh man. God dang, that was a much better trout. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it. They are freaking eating this freaking Bradshad alive. I just can't keep a hook in them. Right there, that's the spot. Look, there he is again. All right, hook's in him. Hook's in him. The immediate next cast. Swimming at me, there's some head shaking. Easy, buddy, easy, easy. Bro, angry little trout. All right, guys, there's another little trout. Folded that freaking Bradshad up in its mouth. Look at that. All right, guys, another trout on the Bradshad. The trout are freaking aggressive today. Let's make sure our lens is clean. Cool. All right, immediate next cast. Let's see what happens. Is it 3 for 3? Right there. That's about 3.5, 4 foot of water. Oh, it might not be the next cast. How freaking cool would that have been? Oh, there he is. Oh, I missed him. That would have been 3 casts in a row. Come on back. That lure, something feels funny. Oh, you tail-eating son of a gun. All right. So, guys, Thursday at work, me and my good buddy Anthony, look at that. That jig head is bent. That explains a lot right there. That's why we're losing those fish. Hang on one second. Let me fix that, guys, because that's not good. Hang on one second. So guys, as you can see here, that hook is bent and that will allow those fish to get off. So I'm just going to take my pliers, bend it back closed. That's not good. That's not what you want. You don't want that hook to be able to bend like that. So we're going to monitor that. If it continues, we're going to throw that away. But I am going to test something here. My good buddy at work, Anthony, asked me if I've ever thrown a paddle tail when the tail's bit off, that he read somewhere that that's a more erratic action and the fish will bite it. So we're going to take this Bradshad that just lost the tail and we're going to throw it right back in there where those trout are, and we're going to see if Anthony's onto something. Anthony, this is for you, buddy. Right back where I just went 3 for 3 casts. Let's see if we catch something. Same action. Let it sink. It's about 3.5, 4 feet right there. Remember, about a foot per second. Bounce it back. Bounce it back. It felt like somebody took a shot at it almost. Oh, oh. Oh. There you go, Anthony. Very next cast, the chartreuse tail gone. Basically just a stick bait. All right, Anthony, you're right, buddy. I know I may have been looking at you like you're crazy and you're sitting in my office. Well, anyway, guys, another trout on the Bradshad with no tail. This thing is tore to pieces and still catching, so we're gonna fire it out there again. That was 3 casts in a row, 4 casts in a row. We hooked the fish. Let's try one more again. Make sure our audio is all hooked up. On the Bradshad with no tail. Tail has been bit off. Look at there. Oh, there was another bite. How freaking funny is that? Stick baits are a very popular, you know, redfish bait. They're a very popular trout bait. I don't know why I was doubtful of what Anthony was telling me. You know, you've got your Mirror Lure Little Johns. You know, Slayer Inc. has some stick baits. A lot of your big lure companies have stick style baits and they work beautifully. So I don't know why I was skeptical of Anthony telling me to keep throwing the same lure if the tail gets bit off, but he was right. I mean, I threw it out there twice. I got 2 bites. caught a trout on it and then missed one the next cast. So guys, if you're throwing a bait and you're in a hot bite and the tail gets bit off, sling it back out there. Save yourself $1 or $2 and keep throwing it. See what happens. If they don't bite it, then change it. But that's proof solid right there that you can catch them once the tail's gone. I'm actually surprised. Oh, there's a bite. There we go. No tail, another trout. Choked it that time too. Holy crap, he choked it. That's a little bit better trout too, guys. That's on the Bradshad with no tail. That's a legal trout too. That's probably 15, maybe 15 inches, 15 and a half. Hooked up baits, Bradshad, no tail. Another beautiful trout, drumming. We're gonna keep going until this stops working, guys. Holy crap, this is really cool. This is a 1/8 ounce twist lock jig head. 20-pound fluorocarbon double uni knot back to 15-pound Power Pro. 7'6" Shimano GLF medium fast tip back to a Shimano Sustain 3000. This is my go-to. My two favorite rods are identical setups. One's just an older model Sustain and one is a newer model Sustain. This is my absolute favorite go-to. Guys, what an awesome bite there. What did we catch? 6-8 trout, lost a couple trout at the boat, missed a bunch of bites, caught a trout without a tail. That's a fun little spot, guys. This is a beautiful area. I haven't fished this stuff in months. We're just looking for green water and we're just drifting looking for bait. Very easy technique, guys. All I'm looking for is the water to be a little bit greener, a little bit cleaner than the rest of the water, looking for color changes. And just kind of bounce around looking for a lot of bait. So we found some fish here. I think there are more fish here, but I'm wanting to prospect a few more marshes before we go home. So we're gonna continue to run towards San Luis Pass and look at a few more spots before we go home. So far, man, I am excited. I've had a great day on the water. If I don't catch another fish, I'm super happy, man. So let's see if we can find a redfish before we get out of here today. We'll make that our goal. I've got a spot that'll hold them. Let's go take a look at that now, guys. Y'all hang on, let's run to the west. All right, guys, we ran around, tried to find a redfish. Could not get one to eat. It has been a fantastic morning. So I'm gonna try to finish on this little trout bite that we found a little bit earlier. And then I'm gonna go home, edit a video and get one fresh and ready for y'all Sunday. It has been an amazing morning. I launched at 9, it's about 11. We've caught 10, 12 trout or so, maybe 8 to 10. Maybe I added a couple there I shouldn't have. But I'm gonna make one more drift through this little spot we were catching them earlier. Holy crap, holy crap. That's a good fish. Is that another catfish? What the heck is that? About took the rod out of my hand, y'all. It feels kind of catfishy, I'm not gonna lie. Good Lord, I am the gaff top king. I'm telling you, brother, you are so close to getting eaten. I'm about one more gaff top away from eating one of you jokers. Y'all keep slamming up my dang line. Yeah, I know it sucks. I don't like it either. I don't like it no more than you do, Bubba. Keep barking at me. You don't want eating. These things are violent, guys. Crap, that was a violent bite. I swear he almost took the rod out of my hands. Good night, son. Ugh. Slimy critter. All right. Anywho, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by freaking gaff top. Now my hands are all jacked up. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we're gonna make one more drift through here. We're gonna see if we can catch a few more trout. And then we're gonna go home and edit Sunday's video from last weekend. Get that one out for you guys. We went dock monster fishing with some good friends and we had a fantastic day. So I gotta run home and edit that one. So you've probably by now, if you're watching this one, you've already seen that video. This is the following weekend. Fun thing about having a full-time job is I get the weekends to try to get a video recorded. I give myself 2 days to try to get one video recorded and then get my Wednesday video recorded. So it is a fun schedule. Holy crap, that gaff top was mad. Oh, come on. You let it go. He's back. There he is. Another trout out here on this flat, just out in the middle of nowhere. Stay buttoned up, guys. Stay buttoned up. I've had trouble today keeping y'all on the hook. Another small one, guys. But man, it's a consistent bite. I've got no problem with consistent bites, regardless if it's white trout, redfish, amberjack, frickin' needle gar. I don't care. As long as I'm getting bites, I'm the happiest man alive. All right, guys, there you have it. Fun little day. We got on the water at 9. It's a little after 11. 2 hours. We caught, you know, a handful of trout. Caught some nice big gaff tops, which is always a nice surprise. It was a fun little scouting day. Looking forward to forward weekends and trying to find places to take Corey. Again, thank you guys for watching all the videos. We appreciate it. The Wednesday videos are doing really good. We got some fun jetty videos lined up with some friends. We got some fun videos queued up while we're on vacation. You guys enjoy these videos. As usual, remember to like and subscribe. The channel's growing really fast. It's all thanks to you guys. Thank you for everything. And as usual, we'll see you out there. Yo!